it's Micheline with Fit and Healthy for Yourself, and today I want to talk about cinnamon. Cinnamon is a spice that we all know: cinnamon rolls, cinnamon donuts, cinnamon usually on top of your cappuccino. But cinnamon itself is a very powerful spice. It has been used for thousands of years for medicinal purposes because it is actually full of antioxidants and vitamins that are just so powerful in your body. It is anti-inflammatory, it is antimicrobial, it is a million other things. Cinnamon, cinnamon can go a long way. A little bit can go a long way. You don't need to eat a lot of cinnamon. Just half a teaspoon is already enough to get the benefits of it. So what are the benefits? Cinnamon can lower your cholesterol. It can lower your blood pressure. It can lower your triglycerides. So therefore, it is awesome for your heart. Cinnamon is also anti-inflammatory, so it reduces the inflammation and the swelling in your body. So awesome already for inflammation, and since it reduces all of that, it can actually also help with pain management, like muscle soreness, PMS, so that is a good thing. It is also, all the antioxidants in cinnamon can help your brain defend itself against neurological diseases like Parkinson and Alzheimer's. Since we don't really exactly know yet what causes Parkinson's and Alzheimer's, why not use something that can help us defend ourselves against getting it? So, cinnamon is not something that is very expensive. It can be. It's not something that you need to eat by the buckets. So a little bit can go a long way. So cinnamon is very easy to incorporate into your diet. I sprinkle it in my smoothies. You can sprinkle it on top of your coffee, on top of your oatmeal. It's very easy. So, but the most important fact that probably cinnamon for a lot of people have, it stabilizes your blood sugar. So for diabetics, it's absolutely awesome to use. Actually, a lot of people say that diabetics that are on cinnamon supplements, because they also come in pill form if you need, have their blood sugar a lot easier under control than with just medicine. So because what it does, it levels out your blood sugar. And if you combine cinnamon with starchy vegetables, like potatoes, and or sweet potatoes, it actually prevents your body from spiking the blood sugar. Because when you eat carbohydrates like bread, potatoes, anything like that, your body responds with a spike in your blood sugar. Your insulin level goes up, and then they go up back down. That's why we crash after we eat carbs. So it's up and down. But if you combine it with some cinnamon, it keeps that level from spiking, and it keeps it level, so you never actually do that crash. So that little cinnamon on the sweet potatoes during the fall, not a bad idea to have it actually all the time. So that's a good idea to do. Cinnamon cinnamon comes in two forms actually. There are two different types of cinnamon. There is the Saigon cinnamon, and there's also the Ceylon cinnamon. The Saigon is the one that you actually most likely get into your in your supermarkets. And the Ceylon cinnamon is the one that is not that easy to get, and it's a little bit more expensive, but it is the one that is ultra low in coumarin, that cinnamon has in it. And that is only important for people who are on blood thinners, because it is very closely related to coumadin. So it has the same kind of effect. as the blood thinner. So therefore, if you're on blood thinners and you take cinnamon, it could affect it. But then again, you do have to eat cinnamon in large amounts, like, you know, cups full. I mean, I don't know how you can actually manage to do that. So therefore, I'm not sure if it's actually a concern for you, but you can always talk to your doctor about it. Also, cinnamon is a great benefit, and you should definitely incorporate it into your diet. However, make sure that the cinnamon in your kitchen is not stale. It's not like 3 years old, because that's the problem with most spices in our kitchens, that we buy them and then we forget about them, and then now and then we use them and they've been there for years. Time flies. So make sure it is not stale. Make sure you haven't had, if you can't remember when you bought it, probably it's too old. So buy a new one, buy something fresh. Cinnamon on the sticks is probably the best thing. There are some sources on the internet that actually really sell very fresh, right from the harvest cinnamon. That's where I buy it from. So, because a little goes a long way. So it's not like something that you need to eat by the spoons. So, therefore, but make sure that your cinnamon is not old, because the older it is, the less effect it has. So if you want the effects of cinnamon, you might as well make sure you have a good one. So try it out and see how it goes.